You are not ready for what's inside this book. Katsuya Terada 10-year retrospective. Okay, here's the front cover. Features what I think is a Kirin, which is one of those Japanese horse spirits. There's a lot of detail on this, which is kind of indicative of his live drawing style that he does. Back, very minimal. Whoa. Katsuya Terada is a world-renowned Japanese artist who creates graphic novel and manga illustrations and also character designs for games and anime. However, recently he's transitioned to being more of a digital artist that is more focused on rendering single artworks as opposed to character designs or, I guess, contractual work. He's also famous for his live drawing technique, which involves effectively drawing from your imagination on the spot and not really allowing limitations of a brief or an existing design to impact what you're drawing. And he's worked very closely with the very famous and late artist, Kim Jung-gi. He's already reached legendary status with people like Katsuhiro Otomo, the creator of Akira, and the director Guillermo del Toro, basically being huge fans of his work. Yeah, he's got some pretty dark imagery. It all has a bit of a sinister feel to it, and it combines a lot of anatomy, but also machinery and kind of cybernetics. There are definitely pages in this book that I probably can't show in this video, so I'll be cutting them out. So these are images from his graphic novel, Monkey King. And while his work has a lot of manga influences, he was greatly influenced by Western graphic novel artists. He's created Wolverine artworks and also Avengers and Iron Man. Okay, so this is a great example of his live drawing. He effectively started drawing this at an exhibition in Portland in USA. Katsuya Terada is a master of visual vocabulary. And what I mean by that is he sits and observes scenes and digests what things look like, and he stores all that information, and that's what he draws on when he's creating all his live drawing. As far as I know from listening to interviews with him, and he's quoted as saying he views making art as like training for a marathon. If you don't hone your line work, you're not going to be as sharp and you're not going to be able to execute that line. So even though you might have all that visual vocabulary, you might not be able to create what you actually want to. This is some artwork he created for Blood the Last Vampire, which is an awesome anime film. It's quite short as well, so I recommend everyone just watch it. This is really awesome. He's laid out all these panels and then all these speech bubble allocations, and they look very much part of the scene. A lot of people ask him, how do you know how to draw these bits of machinery and where does that come from? Again, he just simply says from taking the time to observe things, and that's what translates onto the page. So this is for a 2003 Marvel comic, X-Men Ultimate Edition number 50. Really captures the tortured soul that is Wolverine in these scenes. Katsuya Terada starts with one line, and then he allows that to dictate the rest of the image, and it really produces something that is quite organic and has come from that moment. He's very present in the drawing, and how he's able to create these, actually distinctive shapes and forms is because of his visual vocabulary. Basically, he uses what's inside his head, and then that goes on the page. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what art book you want me to open up next.